The opinions expressed in this program reflect only those of the participants and are not necessarily those of the sponsors, management, or staff of WTBQ Radio or FST Broadcasting Corporation.
WTBQ.
Good morning. You are listening to the Nonprofit Notebook. I'm your host, Anquinette Hayles, former consultant for Greystone Programs and currently their Chief Advancement Officer. And with me this morning, I have Angela Lehman from Greystone Programs. She is the Director of Day and Employment Services. Welcome, Angela.
Good morning.
I always feel like I butcher your last name. Did I butcher it?
It's pronounced Lehman, but it works.
It does work.
I answered either.
It's always great to have you on the program. I just always feel like you bring such value and such current programming that you're doing, and it's exciting to see what's happening in both Dutchess and Orange, and I'm sure you've got a lot to share with us. So before we get started with that, just let everyone know like who you are and what you specifically do as the Day and Employment Services Director.
Sure. So, again, I'm the Director of Day and Employment Services. I run programs for individuals who live in the community as well as our residential IRAs. We have programs in Orange County, which is located in our Warrwick location, which is the Old Kings Elementary School. We have a site-based day program, a Without Walls day program, which happens in the community. We have a supplemental group day hab program, and we are currently opening our employment services in Orange County. And then in Dutchess County, we have our Project Fame Without Walls group day hab, which is located in Poughkeepsie. And we have employment services, which are located in Wappingers.
Nice. So there is a lot going
There's
on.
A lot.
And for good reason. One of the things I love is that our individuals they stay engaged, they stay active in our communities, active participants, both with employment as well as some give back work that they do. Can we talk a little bit about that, the specifics of that? So I know we've partnered with a number of organizations, but is there anyone in particular that you want to spotlight?
We in Poughkeepsie, our big thing is Meals on Wheels. Our individuals love our Meals on Wheels that we do. We actually have a route 5 days a week with Office of Aging in Poughkeepsie.
Mm-hmm.
So our individuals do Meals on Wheels. They handle the whole thing. We just have the driver. The DSP does the driving, but the individuals have the schedule. They have the iPad. They know which route, which directions to go to. Some of these individuals even give the staff, hey, you're going the wrong way. Like, no, we have to go this way first. They pick up the meals. They plug in on our tablet. So we use iPads, and individuals walk in the door in the morning and they scan the QR codes that we have for our schedule for the day.
Wow.
So they see which individuals they're paired with, which staff they have, and what is their activity for the day. So everything is, they handle it, the individuals will go, they'll pick up the food, which is in the coolers, and then they'll go and, make those connections in the community. They see the same faces of the elderly every day when they drop off the food.
Oh, wow.
So it's building connections as well as being a part and taking responsibility for what they need to do for their tasks for the day.
Absolutely. And I don't even think I knew that they were able to utilize the iPads. I think that's wonderful, from scanning the QR codes to clocking in, clocking out. That's wonderful.
Yeah, and each task has a check off. So they'll check off, hey, we already have, we picked up the food, and they'll just click and they'll check it off and cross it off for the day. So then they continue down the list until all the boxes are checked.
Wow. That's wonderful. Okay, so that's happening in Poughkeepsie. Now,
Dutchess, yeah.
Oh, in Dutchess.
Yep.
Because it's covering a little bit more than Poughkeepsie.
Of course.
Right,
yeah, there's a few others. We do, Poughkeepsie has, it's growing. Both of our day programs are growing in the sense of bringing in new people and new sites. We strive to obtain at least 4 new volunteer sites a year, but we're above
nice.
that.
Wow.
We just purchased My Little Libraries, So you may see them around the community at a
Yes, I've
coffee
seen
shop.
them.
So we just purchased 4 of them, 2 for each county, where the individuals, we purchased they're not painted yet. So unfurbished, I guess the word is. So the individuals will be they're already built. We're not giving them hammers yet, but they're going to take paintbrushes and they're going to paint their libraries. We're going to pick locations on where they're going to go within the community. And then each library has a QR code that then get located on a map within, thousands of other libraries. And you can pick and know where these little libraries are. We have a barcode that says Greystone Programs. And we actually have 2 trackers. One's going to go in a library in Orange County, and one's going to go in a library in Dutchess County. And it's going to track every time that the doors opened. So we can kind of build data to know how many times we had visitors at our library.
Oh my God, I didn't even know that the little libraries did all this. I had no idea. That is awesome. Okay, so we're going to be painting and building, so that we're definitely going to have to do some marketing around this. This is awesome. And the fact that it's all like linked to like GPS and folks can go on a website and find it and go directly to all of our locations is great. And then, being able to track how many times the doors open and folks put something in or take something out is really, really great.
It is really great because it gives us that opportunity of, either going to the local libraries and if they have books that, can no longer be in circulation or they're, putting them out for sale for $0.25 each. Sometimes they'll just give them to us, so then we can go now fill other libraries. We didn't have one of our own at that point last year, so we would just go pick up books and go donate them and put them in other people's libraries. So now it gives us the opportunity of maybe it's the community that have, hey, I have books. I just went through my house. I cleaned out all these books. Can you come pick them up? Sure, great. We'd love to come pick them up. Because then we can either, like I said, go in and put them in our libraries, but also then bring them to maybe it's the shelters or it's the thrift stores that are looking to, need some books to sell. We're willing to pick up donations from anyone to get them out within the community.
Yeah, this is really nice. And again, I think it's just creating such a sense of purpose on both sides of it. Our individuals get to really be a part of what's happening in their community. I mean, this is a project that I feel like can spawn into something even bigger and grow over time. And then it's the community just having a sense of, contribution instead of waste. Now, I feel like this might be even replacing, growing up, there was like yard sales. I don't know that I've seen like a sign for a yard sale or there were flea markets, right? I might be dating myself. I don't know if those things still happen, but
everybody's online with those. It's all Facebook Marketplace, buy nothing groups. That's where everybody's putting their things. It's just easier to do it that way. And I will have to say, I do go on there to go towards like our Petals to the Heart program. I go on and say, anybody has any vases? St. Patrick's Day is today, but Valentine's Day or Mother's Day, a lot of people get flowers, and then you have the leftover vases that, what do you do with it? You can only have so many vases in the house. So,
yeah, absolutely. And I think with St. Patrick's Day being last Monday, I think it was?
Today.
Yes, last Monday. So folks would have a lot of things that they can donate. So that's really good that you you jump on this, the sites and you're able to collect the various things that people want to give away. But I feel like we're so technologically advanced. Everyone's pushing technology and AI, and don't get me wrong, I champion it, but it's really nice to sometimes see that there are up and coming projects that still, bring us down to the basics, getting a nail and a hammer, some paint, some glue, and really creating a project because, I feel like those are fun times.
It is. And it really, like you say, it's the purpose of things, Our individuals want to be within the community and be a purpose and be just as we are,
Yes.
We're going out to do things and we want to be a part of our community and feel like we're mattered. that we're cared for. That is all about what we try to do, because whatever they want to do, we will do everything we can to make it happen. So when it comes down to, gardening, or it comes down to finding a job within the community, or I want a job at a movie theater, okay, let's go out there. Let's find those locations, and let's find those businesses that are willing to work with the individuals we support.
Yes, and if you are listening to this programming, we definitely are always looking for different locations. And so definitely reach out to us at greystoneprograms.org. You can specifically request for your message to go directly to Angela, and then meet with her and kind of talk about some opportunities that you can give and provide that value to our individuals who are looking for that engagement and looking for the opportunity to be connected, be in the workforce, be community oriented, have those relationships, all of the above.
Exactly. 100%.
Yes.
Which brings us to Orange County.
Orange County. Okay, what's happening in Orange? Well, actually, hold that thought. Before you go there, I want to take a quick commercial break. You're listening to the Nonprofit Notebook. We'll be right back.
Greystone Programs is a nonprofit human services agency that provides essential services to more than 600 children, adults, and families living with autism and other developmental disabilities. Greystone Programs also provides residential support in a community environment with 17 homes in the Mid-Hudson Valley area. Greystone Programs offers exceptional care and support for a variety of programs and services. To get involved or for more information, visit greystoneprograms.org.
Hey, I'm TJ.
And I'm Jabo.
On the next TJ show, I already feel nervous. The guy just makes me nervous. David Blaine will be joining us.
It's going to be an experience.
Are you doing okay?
I'm doing okay, yeah.
This is a guy who spits frogs into glasses. I don't know what to expect. What is he going to do to us over the phone?
Hopefully nothing.
All right, David Blaine on the next TJ show.
WTBQ.
And we are back. Again, if you are just tuning in, you're listening to the Nonprofit Notebook. I'm your host, Anquinette Hayles, the new Chief Advancement Officer for Greystone Programs. And with me today is Angela. She is the director, phenomenal director of Employment and Day Services at Greystone Program. And before we went to commercial break, we were talking about some wonderful programs and initiatives that are happening in Dutchess. But we then started to talk a little bit about what's going on in Orange. And so, Angela, let's hear what's going on in Orange County.
All right. So Orange County, we are currently opening our employment services. So we employment via both. So we have Access VR, which is adult career and continuing education services. We just were awarded our contract for that for the next 5 years.
Yes, congratulations.
So we are working with the state. Yes, it's a big contract, a big feat that Greystone has been trying to get for many years now. So we have that. That program will actually be working within Dutchess, Orange, and Ulster, since we have individuals within all over those counties. So we are working on that. We'll be working with individuals that may not have OPWDD, because you can get Access VR without OPWDD eligibility.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, so it's more of the developmental as well as the mental health. So it's a great contract to be able to work with both sets of individuals without the community to then also, there's so many different concepts of that contract I'm not going to get into today, but it's a great program. We're looking to get that started, as well as our supportive employment program, where we have individuals that's stuck through OPWDD. That has opened officially as of March 1st in Orange County.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And our community pre-vote program, which is basically internships, and individuals really learn the soft skills, if it's how to dress appropriately for work, money management, time management, resume skills, any of the soft skills that you need to then be able to go out into the community and then use those hard skills to maintain and get a job within independent employment in the community. That community pre-vote program is going to be opening June of 2025. We have many individuals that are already looking to come to our programs once they graduate in June. So that program will be starting then, which gives us time to work with our local community to build those community internship locations, if it's restaurants and it's, rolling silverware, if it's stocking shelves at CVS or Walgreens or the grocery store, it's going out in the community, building those connections with our community businesses to then build those sites that are available for individuals to work at. Volunteer, of course, non-paid. But it always gives that opportunity that there could be a paid internship if a business is willing to do it for community pre-vote. But we're looking forward to getting out into the community and building those connections.
I love it.
Spring's coming.
And what's great is that each person who signs up, it's a tailored process. It's not one shoe fits all. And so it's the program, you and the team working together to work with the business to say, if you're willing, we'll come in, we'll map it out, we'll let you know what you need, what we require, we'll hear what you require, and we will make this work. It's not just a sign up, stick them there, and that's the end.
And that's the nice part of it, even everything is individualized. If one individual wants to work at a movie theater, but one individual wants to work at a restaurant, then you get two staff.
That's right.
And that one person goes out in the community, works with that one individual for 5 hours a day, 3 times a week. Really just depends on what everybody wants. And building those skills, you can be in community pre-voke and have a job in the community and still attend community pre-voke to keep finalizing your skills, to keep working on them so you're 100% proficient on a new skill, but 5 months down the road, your employer gives you a new task. Well, now you're in community pre-voke to continue learning now the new skills. What do I need to do differently that I didn't know before?
Wow.
So it's great to be able to have both services. Supportive employment, you have job coaching where a staff will go out. You have a job at McDonald's. They're going to go work with you until you are 100% skilled on all your tasks that you're needed to work at the register at McDonald's.
Wow.
And then I will come in and job coach and check on you once a month.
Wow.
As long as you have a job in the community, you'll always have that supportive employment job coaching to help you in anything you need or help your employer, make sure that you're 100%, your skills there 100%. It's a great program either way. Whichever way we can do to get her.
I just keep smiling because, and you hear me, I'm just like, wow, because I just don't think that folks really understand what goes into this. And it's just amazing. It's amazing. And the milestones that are set and just being able to watch an individual go from point A to Z in their own time, no one else's timeline. I think it's really great. And if you're listening to this program and you know someone who may be eligible, maybe you're unsure, I would say still share this information, share GreystonePrograms.org with them and say, you need to inquire about this. Because I know that it has to be challenging sometimes to find programming services. And if you're listening, forward the information. If you're in any groups, if you're a business owner, if you work for a company and you think this might be something great to pass the information along, we are encouraging you to help us get the word out, help us spread the message that we're open, we're expanding. There are lots of opportunities that Greystone has specifically in the Orange County communities.
Yes, and it's not too early to reach out. Don't wait till June graduation to see if services are available for your son, daughter, friend, anybody. Programs are open, but there are wait lists around. There's so many individuals that are either graduating within the next year or graduating within the next 6 months. So it's never too early. And if you don't know, you're questionable if this service is appropriate for someone, still reach out, because if I can't provide services, I will connect you to those locations who can.
That's right. That's right. And I forgot to mention even school teachers, if you're listening, school professionals, educators, spread the word. Get the word out to the families in your district. Just let them know that Greystone Programs has a lot of opportunities that we're offering, whether you're connected to OPWDD already or you're not. Maybe you're in the process. It's always good to inquire when you've gotten the ball rolling, or maybe you're just getting started and you don't know where to begin. Reach out, and we are always available, as Angela said, to connect and kind of help you troubleshoot and figure out how to really get your family member connected.
Definitely.
Yes. Oh, it's always great to hear what you're doing over in Day and Community Services. I really enjoy it.
It's a new thing every day. You know, you wake up in the morning and you're happy to come to work, and that's one thing that I've always loved to do, to help families, either if it's advocacy or trying to locate services, or getting a job in the community. Like, it's just getting a job. It doesn't, community or not, it's just getting a job and having a purpose. You know, they want the paycheck, and they want to be like you. They want to be like, their parents. They want to move out, or they want to move into an IRA. They want to move into an apartment. They want to go to college. Whatever I can do to support someone's dreams to come true is just what, puts a smile on my face every day. Absolutely. And it's really about an individual living the life they deserve, the life they want. One decision at a time. I love one decision at a time. Love that. Speaking of decisions, shameless plug. I love saying that. But we have our annual Leap for Autism coming up on May the 3rd. Are you excited? I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to it this year. Bigger and better, right? Bigger and better. I feel like every time I announce it lately, I need a drum roll because it's super exciting. You won't find any other fundraiser like what we have at Greystone. And it's just a great opportunity to build awareness in a really adventurous way. I mean, it's skydiving. Skydiving. I'm actually looking forward to it a lot because I will be with the agency 3 years at the end of this month. And ever since I've been doing it, the virtual skydiving wasn't like, first year was broken. This year we got this whole new thing, and I'm looking forward to actually doing it because I support the cause 1,000%, but I will never be jumping out of a plane. That's just me, but I support from the ground. I'm there every year. You are? And I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to a great weekend. And she is not just saying that. I mean, last year, your whole family came out. And I think you had activities with bubbles. And so, Angela, you are amazing. And yes, there's so many ways to support this event. You do not just have to jump out of the plane. We will have a virtual component where you can strap on the VR, the digital VRs, and really, experience the skydiving from a virtual perspective. What matters most is that you're there and that you are willing to support a worthy cause. Exactly. And there's going to be so many other additions. I mean, we're having bubbles again this year. We're going to have something for children, face painting, live music again. We're going to have some radio coverage. And we may have some other special guests that we might wait until it's a little closer to announce. But it's going to be a really exciting day. And we've had good weather. We've had great weather. And we're going to knock on something very hard because I hope it's a nice, hot, sunny day again, right? Yes. Last year it was beautiful. I mean, we were kind of on edge that Friday, but Saturday morning came, and I mean, that sun was shining. So we are looking forward to this year. So if this is your first time hearing that Greystone's having a skydiving event where everyone soars to raise awareness for autism, well, take some notes, head over to our social media, head over to our website, greystoneprograms.org, get connected with us. Again, you do not have to jump out of the plane, but we want to see you start a team. Raise awareness, share with your friends and family what we do and the cause that we serve, and help us spread the word. So again, head over to our social media, Greystone Programs, and head over to our website, greystoneprograms.org.
create a team, sign up, give a donation, because maybe you can't make it, but your donation can still make it. So we're looking forward to all of the support. It's going to be in Gardner, New York at Skydive, the ranch. Special thank you to them each year. They're so gracious. They have some wonderful, adventurous people who skydive for a living, professional skydivers. They are all great over there at Skydive, the ranch. And then we're just hoping to see more of the Gardner, New York community come out this year because it's a really, really great time. So that's
they have wonderful, wonderful, wonderful ground. It's great to bring a blanket and make the day of it. Have a nice picnic. There's food trucks. There's what do we have? A brewery?
Yeah, we have some beer. Yep, beer. We're hoping to have some cider this year. So it's a great day. And next month we'll get into some more details about who we have coming, some of our local vendors who really, some of them have been coming out every year to support us. They launch teams. They do campaigns on social media for us. And we're so appreciative of their support, as well as our sponsors. Some of our sponsors round up their employees and they jump every year. Big shout out to Veith Electric. They come out every year. They create a team and they go up there in the plane. And last year, I believe their front desk girl leaped for the very first time. And I just think it's amazing.
Yes. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone out there.
Yes, I'm looking forward to seeing everyone out there, seeing Angela's family out there. But yes, we're looking forward to the community support, and it's just going to be a really great day. And we've got some other events coming up next month as well as throughout the summer. So please stay connected with GreystonePrograms.org. We have all of our events up on our site. And if you're interested in collaborating with us or partnering or sponsoring, please reach out to us and just let us know. We are looking to collaborate always, co-host events, support the best we can, as well as receive the support from others. So thank you, Angela, for coming on the show today.
I love this show, and I love coming out and talking about Greystone and what we can do, and how many individuals we can serve, and make their lives the best it can possibly be. So.
Yes. Today was so great. So thank you for tuning in. Again, you're listening to the Nonprofit Notebook. That's our time. We hope you have a wonderful day. Be blessed.